Congo is known as one of the richest countries in the world by its natural resources. It still is a developing country, but I want to change that. I am currently studying Mechatronics engineering technology. It's automation and robotics, where it's a bunch of different fields all combined to be able to just automate things and build things. Originally, I was studying industrial electronics in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. With that, my only options were only to go to polytechnics and just do mechanical engineering. But I was passionate more about robotics. So I started doing research, and I kind of found mechatronics as a field where you get to build a lot of things. And I love that. Just being able to build and design things from scratch and automate things and see things moving different ways. I just like that. I had one of my friends who was coming here and he told me about UVU. And I was really opposed to the idea of coming to the US because the US is really expensive when it comes to college and just education in overall. But he told me about UVU. He's like, hey, there's this college, UVU. I think you might like it, because he had gone through the UVU degrees and program website and he saw mechatronics there. So he was like, hey, you might like that. So just check the website and you'll see. So I went through the website. I'm like, okay, there's mechatronics, there's robotics in one college. So I can combine things and do that. Coming to UVU was super scary. Like, I came here and I knew how expensive school was gonna be. Since I started my major here, I've had scholarship from the engineering technology department, but I also got scholarship with different departments that I'm involved with, like the International Student Council, the African Diaspora Initiative, the first generation. I actually got to give a speech for that as the student guest to the scholarship presidential bowl. I got a scholarship from Dominion Energy. That scholarship came with a research opportunity. The research focuses on a bottle filler system. I'm trying to design a system that can fill up bottles by their sizes. And I'm using a weight scale for that, and I'm using a proximity sensor for that. I'm super excited about it. Scholarship Universe is the UVU scholarship webpage. I usually access it through my UVU. You apply for scholarships over there, and there is a bunch of scholarship listed, and that's how I found my scholarship. Initially, I was a little bit like, well, this scholarship don't say anything about international students, but came to realize as long as you're a UVU student, you can apply for all of them. Every semester, like between one semester to another one, I just jump on Scholarship Universe and I apply for scholarships. Any scholarship available on campus, I will apply for it. Scholarships are always a major concern for international students. Don't limit yourself to applying for only one scholarship. You can apply for 10, 15, 20 scholarships. Do like I did. Apply for as many scholarships. Sometimes you get a few, sometimes you don't get any, but don't give up. And like I always say, as you're going through college, maybe your first and second year, you can get a job that is not related to your major. By the time you get in your third and fourth year, get something that is related to your major, even if it's a job on campus, because that helps you build up experience that you need later on after graduation, whether you're staying here or not. My capstone project was a part sorting robot. That was a fun project to work on. Putting the part sorting robots together, we used different technology. Like, we had about 5 programming languages in that system, and we also had parts from different vendors. We put that together and we were able to do a system that was able to sort parts using barcodes, and then we used a scanner that was off the shelf that we got from Amazon for like $24. That wasn't industrial grade, but we wanted to showcase that we can use anything just to automate processes and get results. So it was really great. I love doing hands-on just because, like, I love sitting in the classroom and learning, but I don't think I learn as much as when I'm doing things with my hands, because when I'm building stuff, I get to remember what I've done. And then if I mess it up, then I get to remember, okay, if I do this, I will mess it up. Then if I do the other way, if I try different things and they work, I love that. I actually work with all of the professors. Like, with my project, one thing that I did was contacting my professors. I was always meeting with Dr. Hakala. He was the professor for the capstone, so we'll always meet together. But I reached out to Professor Rowan, because she was the one working, like she teaches the robot class. So I will contact her. I'm like, hey, this is what we're dealing with, and we're running in this issue, and we don't know how to fix it. And then she'll be like, okay, let's set up an appointment, let's meet, and let's work on that. All of my professors have worked in the industry before, so when I was getting stuck, getting their input on things that I was doing was really helpful. Now, like when I go interviewing for jobs and just get to sit and talk to them, I talk to like recruiters about different experience that I've had, and they're like, wait, you got to do that in college? I'm like, I understand the importance of doing that, and I couldn't have understood that if I did not go through my professors who took the time to teach me about that. They're like, hey, you do this. If this doesn't work, reach out to somebody who knows. If not, you find documentation online. There is always somewhere where you can find information to do what you need to do. And that has been really helpful in becoming the person that I am today. I have done internships with McQueen Ductile, Utah. It's a steel pipe manufacturing plant out in Provo. They took me in as a control engineer intern, and they kind of trained me on how to do PLC programming and just how to cultivate and how to build up all those technical skills that you need when you're working in the plants. It's been really crucial in learning what to do and what to expect. Also finding a path that I'm wanting to do. Everything is getting automated. Like when you go to McDonald's right now, you see things automated, like food industry. I don't think there is any limitation that we can put to automation. As human beings, we want to make life as simple as possible. And automation kind of do that for everybody else. My goal here, being here, is to get that education, which I'm getting, but also get the experience so that when I go home, I'm not seeking for a job. I am the one providing jobs to many other people, creating job in automation, automating farming, mining, and any other sector I can find out there to make sure that life is better. Because right now, Congo is known as one of the richest countries in the world by its natural resources, but it still is a developing country. But I want to change that, and the best way that I know how to do that is through automation and controls. When I'll be able to go home and do that, I'm just confident that the image of the country and like life will be better by just automating everything. UVU is a place for integration, automation to build a life.